Boom! Hey, yo, what's up, folks? What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. Another big day inside of chat. I continue to tell you that the opportunities in this market are overflowing. Another monster trade for us today. We're going to break down NERV. Also, a slew of earnings are coming out right now. Snowflake earnings, a banger to the upside, up 16%. We're waiting on NVIDIA. We're waiting on Salesforce. Folks, welcome. My name is Michael Edward, former award-winning hedge fund trader, now the co-founder and head trader of True Trading Group. I've been doing this for now going on 16 years, and I began my career working at a hedge fund in New York City, my very first job right out of college. Then 2008 happened, and that was the Great Recession. The stock market crashed, but also the same year that I received one of the firm's Trader of the Year awards. I'm now the head trader and co-founder of True Trading Group, and together with my team of 8 other professional trading moderators and an over 20-person staff, we've helped thousands of people from all over the world to learn, trade, and profit consistently. At True Trading Group, we are the fastest growing and highest rated premium online educational platform that combines university level trading and investing courses, premium stock market tools, workshops, and mentorship on stocks, options, crypto, and futures. Covers all different styles of trading, day trading, swing trading, also long-term investing. At TTG, we take our university level of educational curriculum, we combine it with today's top financial tools that are worth well over $5,000 a year. We give you access to about 10,000, the most educative, supportive, and helpful, successful community of traders and investors. And of course, all of our real-time trade alerts from myself and our 8 other professional traders that have consistently been able to maintain a cumulative win rate of around 80% for the last 2 years. We also leave no trader behind in True Trading Group. If you guys are new, make sure you subscribe, smash the like button, turn on your notifications, share the stream on your own social media. Let's reach out, let's educate, let's empower as many retail traders as we possibly can. And for those of you that are new and just joining us, welcome. This should be a pretty damn exciting live stream. NVIDIA, Snowflake, Salesforce earnings are all out. Well, all due out. NVIDIA is not out yet. Okay. Salesforce came out. Snowflake came out. Those stocks making big moves in opposite directions. So we're going to break all that down for you guys here in just a moment. Huge shout out to the TG fam that made money in chat today with NERV. Monster trade, 31% gain on that final take profit. This has been yet another monster week. I told you this environment would yield these type of opportunities. I told you up, down, sideways, doesn't matter. We're going to be making money here in True Trading Group, and a big short on Zoom video yesterday and a big long today. This is the opportunity that is in this market. Whether you're short, whether you're long, whether you trade small caps, mid caps, large caps, stocks, options, commodities, it does not matter. There is opportunity in every single corner of this market. You just have to know where to look. Now, before I go any further, I've been asking this question a lot here this week, and I'm going to continue to, right, as new people come on our live stream. I want to know if people that are watching this live, I want to know if you guys feel, I want to know if you feel uneasy or if you feel scared right now. Like if you feel uncomfortable with the current market conditions. Well, if only somebody had told you weeks ago that this exact situation would happen around this exact same time. And I also told you that you would feel very uncomfortable, scared, and uneasy when it happens, because we've been talking about this pullback coming here in the overall markets for now, going on for the last couple of weeks, as I gave kind of a issue like a buyer beware to people, when the SPY got up all the way to $430. I've been yelling from the rooftops, get educated, get ready. You're all about to get another chance, right? Well, another chance at what? It's a good question. Get educated and get prepared to take advantage of the trading in this extremely volatile market and to get ready to have another chance to add to your long-term portfolios, because many people have been sitting on the sidelines for this entire year because everybody on different YouTube channels and different media outlets would lead you to believe that the market's going to go down 80%. And a lot of people missed out on tremendous opportunities to add in their long-term portfolios in June when we did inside of True Trading Group. One of those stocks that we added in our long-term portfolio was actually, in fact, Snowflake. And Snowflake is absolutely ripping everyone's face off right now. We are long Snowflake literally on June 17th. June 17th is this day right there. Right there. That's the day that we added Snowflake in our long-term portfolio, along with like 17 other stocks on that day. And now the stock trading all the way up here at $185. That is a new fresh pivot high as we just broke through that 180 level on Snowflake. So Snowflake earnings are out. The stock is trading up 21%. This is a huge move to the upside here on Snowflake, guys. So their earnings are out. All right. Snowflake earnings are out. Great beats on Snowflake. Salesforce, okay. Salesforce actually earnings were good, but they did issue weaker Q3 and fiscal year guidance. So a adjustment to guidance and an adjustment to their Q3 guidance and the end of their fiscal year guidance. That is what is taking Salesforce to the downside. So that's ticker symbol CRM. That is Salesforce. This is another company actually that I do own in my long-term portfolio. I own this stock from down around $160 in my long-term portfolio, and I will be looking to buy more of it. Okay, so Salesforce is actually trading to the downside on the back of their weak guidance, but Snowflake is a clean beat across the board with great numbers, and this thing is absolutely ripping people's face off. Now we still have to wait for probably which is the most important earnings of the day, and that's going to be NVIDIA. Right, NVIDIA is going to be something that we are going to be watching very, very, very closely, and really just for a sentiment gauge on tech in general. Okay, I'm looking for just kind of the sentiment gauge on tech in general, waiting for NVIDIA. NVIDIA not out yet, but when NVIDIA earnings do come across the tape, we will cover them with you guys here live. All right, now listen up. I'm going to do a deep dive into, all the macro stuff and the overall markets and everything, but I need you guys to really understand something first, and that is that this stock market environment, literally the market environment that we are in right here now, is what stands today. For trading and long-term investing is one of the best opportunities that I've seen in my entire career, and I've seen a lot. Right? Remember, I was trading on Wall Street. I was working at a hedge fund during the 2008 crash. All right. I've seen a lot. I've seen the greatest recession this country's ever seen, which is the Great Recession from 2008. It's the worst recession that we've ever had. I traded through that. There was inflation scares. There was another recession fear, 15, 16. There was the rate hike fears and monetary policy tightening fears of 18, the trade war towers. Then you got the COVID crash. Now you're having this inflation crash. I've traded through a lot of different environments. And I'm telling you guys here now that this environment that we're in right now is one of the greatest trading environments that I've ever seen. And even though the overall market hasn't really done much the last couple of days, everybody waits for the single most important economic catalyst of the entire year, and that's going to be the Jackson Hole meeting at the end of the week, where Jerome Powell is going to give a speech that every single stock market participant on planet Earth is going to be paying attention to. There's still tremendous opportunity trading other things like NERV today, an absolute slam dunk, home run, monster trade. Look at this thing. The stock is up 66% in one day. And this is the stock that we were able to capitalize on today with an entry literally right here. And I'll cover this a little bit later on in this live stream with an entry here and a final take profit right there. Okay, this is kind of the trade from today. This is where I made the bulk of my money here today, folks. It was on NERV. And I will cover this for you guys, in more detail as we get into this. But these are the opportunities. This is the environment that you are missing out on, right? This is what you are missing out on. This is the second day in a row where I'm going to show you how we do a lot of the work for you. Again, another pre-market setup. Now, if you caught my live stream yesterday, I told you every single day pre-market, before the market opens, this is the advantage that you have as a member of True Trading Group. You are going to learn, well, not learn, but you are going to know every day what a group of professional traders are going to do before they actually do it. You are going to know what we're going to do after the market opens, what we're going to do before we actually do it. Because every single day we come on the microphone, I give you an entire game plan. These are the stocks I'm looking at. This is the plan and how I plan on trading it. We also do this throughout the entire trading day, at the open, the whole day, all the way through to the close. The moderators and I, it's not just myself, it's 8 other professional traders that are literally with you from pre-market all the way through to the end of the day. Okay, we're not just gone after an hour or two and then you're left to fend for the rest of the day all by yourself. We're there with you for the entire day. Now, this is right off the pre-market game plan. I was very specific. I told everybody pre-market, NERV, one of my top small cap ideas for the day. I always go through small caps. I go through large caps to give it a different variety for depending on what it is, the stuff that you guys like to trade. But I have a quick little video clip. This is from pre-market this morning. Early this morning, I told everybody that NERV, number one small cap idea that we have for the day. And here are the reasons why. Let's go ahead. I want to play this clip again. This is a video clip from early this morning, pre-market, when I tell members exactly what the game plan is. Let's go ahead and play that clip. All right, guys, one of my top looks on the small caps today is going to be this NERV, N-E-R-V. Very straightforward, guys. This is going to be 5 to 525 support level right there, bottom left of my screen. You guys can see previous resistance over the last 2 days. Those are your highs. If you can get through that, you're talking about your previous pivot from a couple of weeks ago, early August. That's up around 7. All right, so we're going to look at NERV. That's NERV. If we can stay above 5 to 525, that's the highs of the day from the last 2 trading days. It's also the 200-day moving average. You see bottom right of my screen, that yellow line, that's your 200-day moving average. All right, so we're going to see if we can hold that level and then potentially give you a squeeze move up there towards that previous pivot around 7. All right, guys, that's NERV. Guys, that video clip that I just showed you, that is from inside True Trading Group. That was not on this live stream right now. That is a video clip from inside of the True Trading Group chat room from early this morning at around 9:15 a.m. Eastern, before the market even opened. Okay, that is literally how we go about explaining to our members what stocks we're looking at and how we plan on trading them. And I can break that down for you guys on this NERV. All right, so that you guys saw that. I'll break down this trade for you guys a little bit later and go over the lessons and everything from that. But this is from right from the pre-market game plan. This is the advantage that you have as a member of True Trading Group. Now, I've been saying for weeks and months, essentially all of 2022, and hopefully all of you non-TGD members realize what our current TGD fam, already know, and that this is not just some narrative that we talk about on this live stream. It's a fact, and we prove it consistently now on a daily and weekly basis. Like today, NERV, 31% gain. Yesterday, you had Zoom video, short, a lot of members, 40, 45, 50% gain on Zoom video put options yesterday. You had GCT recently, 24%, BWB, 22%. Like the list of these winners just goes on and on. Seemingly, this is just the last couple of days. Right. And that's not even including a lot of the other moderators inside your trading. Like I said, there's 8 other professional traders that are calling out trades, whether it's swing trades, day trades, options, stocks. I mean, the opportunity is literally everywhere that you look in this market. You just got to be showed and pointed in the right direction. I don't care how busy you are, how much little money that you have to start with. If you guys are sitting on the sidelines right now, I'm telling you, in my opinion, it's going to cost you big time. But I don't think that this volatility and these opportunities, I don't think it's going to last. This isn't normal. July and August are typically very slow months in the markets. Traders go on vacation, liquidity dries up, volatility dries up. This isn't something that's going to be around here forever. You got to take advantage of it while it's still here. I've been doing this a long time, and I'm telling you, this is one of the best environments for trading that I've ever seen. And listen, I know I just talked about a bunch of winning trades and probably people out there and some skeptics. And yeah, we also do have losing trades at True Trading Group. We celebrate the wins, we learn from them, but we also acknowledge the losses, we learn from them as well. Risk management, trader psychology, huge focuses at True Trading Group. Anyone can be taught to read a chart, set a scanner, even follow a trade alert. But controlling your emotions and your risk is something special that most people struggle with, which is why we have courses, workshops, even support groups that can help True Trading Group members with these exact same topics. We also, like I said, leave no trader behind in True Trading Group. Now, the vast majority of members are doing very well at TTG, but not everyone's doing well, right? For those members that are still struggling, we also hold red to green workshops every month where struggling members are able to submit questions and topics they're having a hard time with, and then we will cover those topics in a live 2-hour workshop. We just had one of those just literally on Sunday, right? So I'm sure there's a lot of TTG members that are on this live stream right now that probably attended that red to green workshop. If you did, you can sound off in chat. Okay. And then you guys can talk about, tell me how it was. Tell me how you guys, if you enjoyed the red to green workshop from Sunday, you guys can sound off in chat. You guys have to realize True Trading Group exists literally to help you to learn, trade, and profit consistently. It's our primary goal. We're very damn good at it. Since 2016, we've helped thousands of traders and investors of all types, styles, backgrounds, and experience levels become successful. And by successful, I literally just mean make money. That's why you're here. You're not here to watch other people make money. You're here to make money. And the majority of our members are making money and they're becoming better traders. You don't believe me? Just watch this. Guys, members. I'm talking to members specifically. Members. If you are a member of True Trading Group and you are making money and becoming better traders, I'd like you to type the $ in chat right now. Go ahead and type the $ in chat right now if you are a member of True Trading Group and you're making money and becoming better traders. Now, Anyone that's on this live stream that's not a member, my advice to you is to just pay attention to how many people are going to type the $ on this side of the screen. These are your peers. They found True Trading Group the exact same way you did. That's on one of these live streams that you find yourself on here today. They had all the same hurdles and obstacles and excuses. They had small accounts, full-time jobs, lost money in the market before, have no experience, but yet here they are typing the $ telling you they're making money, they're becoming better traders. If they can do it, so can you. That's the point. They're not smarter than you. They're not faster than you. They don't have more money than you. They're literally you. They are your peers. And if they can do it, then so can you. Our goal is to help you to make money. And we're going to start off this live stream with having a very real conversation about wealth building, because make no mistake about it, real wealth is built during times like these, not last year. Last year is when money can be made. This year, these environments is where wealth can be built. We're in a very, very different kind of recession. Inflation's high, but some signs point to its peak and it's coming down. Some things like gas and food prices have started to come down as well. And yes, interest rates are on the rise, but there's a chance, and we're going to find out later this week at the Jackson Hole meeting, there's a chance that the rate of that rise may slow down. And lastly, jobs numbers still remain strong. You still have about 2 open job positions for every 1 unemployed person out there. Unemployment is still at a 5-decade low, 3.5% unemployment. That acts as a buffer that will shield the economy from a slowdown to prevent you from going into a recession like you had in 2008. But the problem is that people don't realize that there have been many recessions that have not been anywhere near 2008. But 2008 is literally the worst one that we've ever had. But everybody just assumes, oh, recession, that means 2008. Wrong. It does not have to mean 2008. I do not believe this will be another 2008, not even close to another 2008. I traded and worked at a hedge fund during 2008. Trust me, I know how bad it was. Okay. This, in my opinion, is nowhere near that. The consumer, despite a lot of the doom and gloom, is still stably employed and/or is still able to find a job. Now, I expect the labor market to soften over the next couple of months. You'll see some more layoffs. You'll see the unemployment number begin to tick up. You'll see the open job positions start to come down, but that's normal. It's not normal for you to have 2 open jobs for every 1 person looking for one. That's an unhealthy, tight labor market, which is added to tremendous wage inflation, which is keeping inflationary pressures high. You need that to come down in order to help bring inflation down. NVIDIA earnings just came out. All right. NVIDIA earnings just came out. We've got, let's see. So it's a big miss on their sales, which was expected, because don't forget, NVIDIA came out August 8th, I believe, and they revised their guidance. Okay. So that big miss on revenue is not a surprise. Big miss on sales is not a surprise. They told you that they were going to have like $1 billion miss on sales. Okay, so their sales came in at 6.7 billion against the 8.1 billion estimate. All right. Q3 sales 5.9. They see Q3 sales at 5.9 billion and expect their margins to be 62% and 65% based on GAAP and non-GAAP. So gross margins 62 and 65%. That's not bad. And then their sales came in. So basically, this is kind of a nothing burger, it seems like, on NVIDIA, because the earnings are bad, but everybody kind of knew the earnings were going to be bad. So the weak earnings per share and weak revenue outlook for Q3 and fiscal year, but the stock really has not moved. And the reason why the stock really has not moved is because when I go back to, I will go back to August 8th and show you guys what happened on August 8th. Which was this day right here. Okay, you see you had the big gap down day on August 8th. That was when NVIDIA came out and said, hey, we're going to have really bad earnings when we announce. They warned everybody on that day. That's why the stock had that big drop. So that's why the stock is red right now, but it's only red by 1%. It's not down by 15% or 20% because they told everybody this was going to happen. Okay, so that's kind of why you're not really seeing too much of a reaction there from NVIDIA, but Snowflake is just on fire, up 21%. That thing's a monster. So you have the 3 different stocks, 3 different moves. Salesforce to the downside, Snowflake rocket to the upside, and then you have NVIDIA that is just trading sideways. Now NVIDIA actually pushing up to the green. Okay, so now NVIDIA actually going green, but really no real movement there. No real movement there on NVIDIA. Tim, Mike, I just joined yesterday, but one day I hope to made 1K today and didn't even have big size. That's incredible. Made $1,000 today. That's while working my full-time job. Way to go, Tim. Tim, I know you literally just joined, bro. I literally remember the day that you just joined. I literally just saw it. Question to members. Did you quit your job to trade all day? Asks Mike Lansing. Members, how many members quit their job to trade full time? You guys can type the number 1 in chat. I'll ask members for you, Mike. So I'll let you can see how many members of True Trading Group. You can see how many members of True Trading Group are have quit their job to trade full time. So again, if you're a member of True Trading Group, if you guys have quit your job to trade full time, you guys can comment the number 1 in chat right now. So Mike Lansing, you can just see, bro, how many people are typing the number 1 in chat. These are people that have quit their job to trade full time. These are members of True Trading Group. All right, these are members of True Trading Group. We don't play around in here, guys. We do not play around here. We take this stuff very seriously. And if you guys take it seriously, this is the potential. We exist to empower you and to help you guys make money, guys. And here's the proof of it. Here's the proof of it. Right? So, like I said, you still have, a lot of people. This is fun. CNBC is doing a vote. Which is the best to own over the next 3 years? NVIDIA, Intel, Qualcomm, or AMD? Ooh, that's a good survey. They're doing that survey on CNBC. I wonder what that's going to be. NVIDIA, Intel, AMD, or Qualcomm. That's a tough one. Listen, I definitely would throw Intel at the bottom of that list, but I love NVIDIA. I love AMD. I love Qualcomm. I own all 3 of those stocks. I do not own Intel. Anyway, I digress. Moving on. We still have so much to go over and so much to talk about here today on this live stream, right? Getting back to kind of what I was talking about before about everybody, thinking that every recession is 2008 or it's like the dot-com bubble. Most people begin to become fearful of losing their jobs when they hear the word recession. I mean, if you look at the headlines lately over the last month or two, you think we were heading to, bread lines and soup kitchens, and we're not. Yeah, that's not the situation that we're in. Like I said, you're still at 5-decade-year low unemployment. And I do expect it to soften, but I still think that the labor market is going to stay intact. It's simply just not 2008. It's not what's happening. And people that are trying to tell you that it is, they're just wrong. In my opinion, they're just totally wrong. But if this conversation that I'm having with you about like a recession, if this makes you uncomfortable, right? If it makes you uncomfortable, if you sometimes lay awake at night and wonder like about your finances, or you're worried about your job security and you're starting to hoard cash, trying to prepare for the end of the world. And I want you to just let the next thing I'm going to say to you, I really want you to let this sink in. Because if you invest money to acquire knowledge, education, and skills, then you have transformed yourself into an asset. Then no matter what the economic environment is, you're going to be able to find where the opportunity is. Now, let me say that again. If you invest money in acquiring the knowledge, education, and skills, then you've transformed yourself into an asset. There's no greater investment than one in yourself. Then no matter what the economic environment is, you'll always be able to find opportunity. That's never been more true when you think about the overall markets. Right? It doesn't matter whether the markets are up or down. Like yesterday, we made money when the stocks went down. That was Zoom Video, right? Also APRN, another short for us yesterday. So we made money when stocks went down yesterday. Today, the exact opposite. I made money on 2 stocks yesterday when the stocks went down. And then I made money on 2 stocks today when the stocks went up. It doesn't matter whether the market's going up or down. There's ways for you to make money. And that's where this education, knowledge, and skill set really comes into play. If you take nothing else away from this live stream here today, and trust me, there's going to be a lot for you to take away from today, but if you take nothing else, and let it be that message. On yesterday's live stream, I brought my business partner and co-founder of True Trading Group on the live stream. Okay, that's Adam. So for those of you that don't know, Adam is my business partner and co-founder of TTG. We brought him on the stream. And honestly, the reception was once again awesome. You guys love when we have these open, candid conversations. So you all seem to love that format, which is where we have like an open-ended Q&A session on today's top trades, market news, and events. And I drop some golden nuggets to provide some free lessons, education for you guys that can help you become better traders as early as tomorrow. So we're going to do it all again, right? So everyone I'll give a warm welcome to my business partner and co-founder of True Trading Group. Everybody give a big shout out to Adam.
What's going on, Michael?
What's up, buddy? was a good
How's it
day.
going?
It was a good day today.
It's been a good week, man.
Oh, it's been a great week, man. It's been a great week. It's such a target-rich environment. You know, it's like,
Yeah, I mean, that kind of brings me to my first question tonight, and I want to get into it. There's so much happening on a daily basis,
yeah,
right? You have, it's nuts, man. You have, essentially you have all the meme stocks that are very, very active on a daily basis. You have, you have the large caps like Tesla and Apple and the overall markets, and then you have these small caps that still remain really, really active, like NERV. How do you, something that's pre-market, right? Walk me through the morning. You get up at what time? What did you do first to kind of narrow it down to be like, hey, this is what I'm going to focus on today? Walk us through that process.
Yeah. So, I mean, listen, every single day, when it comes to small caps specifically, but same thing goes for mid caps and large caps. But, I use our scanner. True Trading Group, we have our own proprietary scanner that lets you create custom scans, but we also have the Trade Ideas scanner on our platform as well. It's all free. It's all included with your membership to the platform. You don't pay extra for it. And basically for NERV today, NERV, which is where I made, where I hit a home run today, this thing was a monster. This was just one of the leading gappers on the day. I check and I see, okay, well, I take a look. I say, what stocks are gapping up the most? I also see what stocks are gapping down the most, right? We talk about what stocks are gapping up the most. And I then say to myself, okay, of the stocks that are gapping up the most, that's checkpoint number one. But that's still too many stocks. You're going to have like 20 different stocks. You can't follow 20 different stocks. So I got to narrow that focus down. And in the stages that I go through, and you guys can take notes on this, step one is stocks that are gapping up the most. Check. Of the stocks that are, let's say, gapping up above 15 or 20%, what stocks are gapping up on higher than usual volume, right? So now you might have just gone from you might have 5 or 6 stocks that are gapping up 20%, but the volume is very, very, very light. It's only traded 50,000 shares, like nothing, right? So it's like, I won't even pay attention to those stocks. Okay. For small caps. So 50,000 shares is a lot if it was Apple or Tesla, but 50,000 shares for a $4 stock is not a lot, right? So I check to see gapping up the most, then above average volume. That narrows the focus, but that's still not enough. We got to narrow it further. Then I will look and say, is there a catalyst? Okay. Is there a catalyst for that trading in the pre-market? Like the stock is gapping up, it's got all this volume. Is there a reason for it? Okay. Now there's going to be some stocks where there's going to be no reason. There's going to be other stocks where there is a fundamental catalyst, a piece of news, an update or something, whether it's news about the company specifically, or if it's news in the sector the company operates in, whatever it is. Okay. Then my last final checkpoint is I'm going to go and I'm going to take a look at the daily chart, and I'm going to find stocks that are gapping above key levels of resistance that I can now lean on to say, is this previous level of resistance going to be a level of support now? Which is exactly what happened with NERV. NERV, which was my number one small cap idea for the day today, which is the video clip that Adam just played for you just earlier on in this live stream, is I talk to people about it, and we'll go over this in more detail now. Honestly, I'll just kind of break the trade down for you and kind of give you this lesson now, since we're talking about NERV. But I told members pre-market that we want to see 5 to 525 act as a level of support for NERV today, because we were gapping above this level of resistance. This level of resistance is very obvious resistance from the last couple of days. It's the high of the day yesterday. It's the high of the day before. And then today we gapped above that level. So that's a level of resistance. When you gap above it, so as I'm going through my checklist, I see NERV, leading gapper. Okay. It had the high volume, catalyst above major resistance level on the daily. Now I can look for that to become support. And off the open, we waited and we saw that the stock stayed above this level. Look at that support right here. It's very clear, right? We never broke beneath that level. And then all of a sudden you get this spike through the high of the day. And it was with the heaviest volume of the entire day. And that was the signal that we needed, right? That was a signal that we needed. Right there is our entry. Okay, $5.99 was our entry on NERV because of the reasons that I just explained to you, right? And then the rest is history. And you can see we just exploded, just absolutely exploded. And my final take profit came off the table literally right there was my final, right there was my final take profit at $7.84. Right there's the final take profit, folks. Congratulations, all my TG fam that caught this NERV trade. That's good for 31% gain on that final take profit. If you made money on NERV today, or hell, if you made money in chat today, just sound off in chat. Tell me about it. I want to know. I want to know how you guys did. I love when we hit these. Love when we hit these monsters like this. This is the environment that we find ourselves in. Right? This is the environment that we find ourselves in. So you guys, if you made money in chat today, sound off. I want to know. I want to hear about it. If you guys made money today, you tell me. I need to know. I love when you guys hit. Yes. Yes. I love it. Yeah, we made some money on Drug also. Drug was the other stock I traded today. That one was not as big of a winner as NERV, but we also did make some money on Drug today too. Nice little 2 for 2 day today. It was a beauty. We were 2 for 2 yesterday. Just a solid week, guys. Just a solid week. So that's how I go about it, Adam. You know, like that's how I go about kind of forming that watch list and focusing my attention on grade A setups. You know, and that's how I do it. And it allowed us to capitalize on NERV today. It was a great trade. It was a great day.
That's excellent. It seems like a lot of people did well too.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Was this like a scalp or what was this?
No, I was in this trade for about 3 hours.
Nice.
Yeah, I was in this trade for about 3 hours.
All right. So it was like a little bit of a longer term day trade.
Yeah, that's typically my trading style.
Right. What about, I mean, you know, but that's not the only trading style in chat.
Right. I'm saying like we're not scalpers, right? So we're not the type of traders that buy and sell within seconds or minutes and make 200 trades in a day. We're traditional day traders and also swing traders. So every day in True Trading Group, you're going to get day trades. Our day trades usually last a couple hours, and then you're going to get swing trades every single day as well. So again, it's myself. There's 8 other professional traders that are mods in True Trading Group that are calling out trades. And providing market commentary, analysis, and answering questions during the day. So every day you're going to get stocks and options. Every day you're going to get day trades and swing trades.
That's excellent. So, guys, if you want, this really works well when you guys ask your questions in chat as well. So, go ahead, ask your questions in chat. Let's talk about what happened today and any questions that you may have. This is from Sean Johnson. Sean Johnson is a lifetime member. Rest in peace, lifetime membership. RIP lifetime membership. I'm a lifetime member and I work for a bank and I have to hold my positions for 60 days. Could you please give me some advice on updating my trading strategy? I mean, take it from there. I mean, it would seem like the update would be more long-term investing.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're restricted to holding on to your positions for 60 days, I mean, that just sounds absurd. I mean, yeah, you would have to be focusing on just longer term investing. That doesn't sound right to me, Sean. I would look into that further, maybe with your HR department, and get clarity on exactly what you are allowed to do and what you're not allowed to do. That doesn't sound right to me, but hey, every company's got their own internal compliance. But so you know, I'm not sure. But if you have to hold your positions for 60 days, I would just focus on long-term investing.
Fair enough. All right. What did what's going on with the overall markets this week so far ahead of the Jackson Hole meeting here just in a couple days, or actually in less than 2 days? What's going on with the SPY, the overall markets? It's been pretty choppy in the overall. The opportunity this week really has been from individual stocks, not necessarily the overall markets, correct?
Correct. Yeah. This is what the SPY has done this week. Literally sideways. Right now, we have been on top of this. So we told people in True Trading Group that expect a choppy week this week. We told people trade the range. Don't expect massive 10-point momentum breakouts. Trade the range, because I think the markets are going to just sit here and wait for Jerome Powell to speak. All right. That's the Jackson Hole meeting. Okay. So I would be looking at this, situation here on the SPY. And yeah, it doesn't look like there's too much, going on in the SPY, but you are sitting on a 4-point range. It's from 411.50 up to 415.50. And members in your trading group have been trading this range successfully, meaning they're buying call options at the bottom end of this range, and they're buying put options at the top end of this range, and they're trading the channel. So there's different types of trading styles. There's breakout trading, and there's also channel trading. This is channel trading, having a good finger on the pulse of understanding when the market, or a stock for that matter, is in a consolidation, or if it is in a momentum breakout. This is a consolidation. We've been in it now for the last couple of days. You'll probably see more of this tomorrow until we have our actual speech from Jerome Powell. Okay, so I don't expect too much action in the overall markets, but you don't need there to be action in the overall markets, because there's action in individual stocks on every single day. I mean, you look at today, NERV, 31%. Yesterday, Zoom Video, put options, 45, 50% in one day, right? This is just buying it, holding it for a couple of hours, and then being done, calling it a day, and going and enjoying yourself. Like, that's what we've been doing here these last couple of days. That's the opportunities that are out there. That's what I mean by this is such a target-rich environment that typically in like July and August, when you have this like summer lull trade in the overall markets, typically everything's quiet. That's not the case. Oil stocks are going crazy, right? Like the meme stocks went crazy. They've died out now, but they were going nuts for a while. Oil's on fire. Natural gas is at new 52-week highs. The small caps are still ripping people's faces off. You had GCT, you had BWV, you had NERV. I mean, there's all these there's opportunity literally everywhere you look. Yesterday you had the Zoom Video short. Now you got snowflakes up 20%. Like,
yeah, I think the problem though is that unless you know what you're looking at, it doesn't feel like that when you're used to things going straight up. Right? If you don't know what to look for in a bear market, or even a market that's moving to the downside, or a market that's choppy, if you're not familiar with where to look, I think that becomes something that may not be able to get recognized, and that comes with education and knowing what to look for, and also having a community that will look with you. I mean, the benefit of go on. Yeah.
Honestly, that's the advantage, right? The event, like the video clip that we played for you early on this live stream. I showed you, hey, here it is. This is exactly what my game plan is for NERV. This is why it's on my watch list. This is what I'm looking for. This is how I plan on trading it, right? Like, we will do a lot of that heavy lifting for you, so you guys know where to focus your attention, because we're going to tell you where our attention is. And we've been doing this between myself and the moderators. We have over 100 years of combined trading experience. So we're going to, help you guys identify what we're looking at and how we plan on trading it, to be able to identify where the opportunities lie. Because, on a day like today and a day like yesterday, the market just went sideways. And if you're forcing that, you can really chop yourself up and die a slow death from 1,000 paper cuts on a day like today if you don't know where to look for the opportunity.
Dude, I see a question here from Andre Durand. This is for Adam. Have you received any more 1-star reviews lately? I love reading your replies. As a matter of fact, right before this stream started, I did get a 1-star review. Yeah, it was totally about. They didn't mention me by name, but of course it was about me.
Just so everybody knows, that everyone on this live stream, just so everybody knows, we're 5-star rated on Trustpilot. We have almost 1,700 reviews. Every 1-star review is people talking crap about Adam.
This is true.
Every single one.
My responses don't really help, but honestly, they're amazing. Hang on, let me just read this one real quick. So the review says, Don't do it. Toxic culture. Owner is extremely aggressive, not just with sales tactics, but berating customers and employees. First of all, that is insane. All right. Second of all, here's my answer. Ready? This is so outlandish. I will answer it just as outlandishly. Here goes. Ted, I have no idea if you are a member or not, nor does it matter. You're hurt and need a hug, and we will give you one, but only till midnight tonight, and only when you use coupon code HUG212.
Oh, that's good.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're never gonna see a 1-star review that says like, oh yeah, Mike sucks. I learned nothing. They're all like, True Trading Group's actually really great, but Adam's an asshole. that's what the 1-star reviews say.
So we only have 7 more hugs left. Then Mike's moving a tongue.
Oh, hey
so, yo.
Hey yo.
All right. Let's Adam gives good history teacher. What does that even mean?
I'm not sure.
All right, here we go. What would look like pre-print? Okay, here's a good question from Robert, right? Robert Howard.
Sure.
Robert Howard asks, would this week's SPY trading action be what a normal market would look like pre-pandemic? Like, is this
No. Robert, the markets have first of all, it's been 2 days. Let's be real. It's literally been 2 days. So prior to that, the market was actually moving around a lot. I mean, just take a look. The market was ripping higher, right? And then you had this pullback, and now you just gone sideways it's been 2.5 days. I mean, it's not like this has been going on for a month. It's literally been 2.5 days. And the reason for that is because you have a major catalyst coming up, and nobody wants to place a huge bet until that catalyst happens, which is the Jackson Hole meeting and Jerome Powell's speech. So this is very normal when you get these major economic catalysts. It's no different than when you normally have a Fed meeting where they're talking about raising rates or whatever on a Wednesday. They're always on Wednesdays, the Fed meetings. This is not a regular Fed meeting. This is like a symposium. This is a conference where Jerome Powell's giving a speech. This is not a Fed meeting like you have like on Wednesdays where they raise rates. You're not going to get a rate decision from the Jackson Hole meeting. It's just a speech. Okay. But even leading up to like Fed meetings where they do rate hikes, usually like Monday and Tuesday or like Tuesday, the market's quiet because why do something crazy today? Okay. Like start buying a bunch of stuff or start shorting a bunch of stuff. If you're a hedge fund or if you're a pension fund or you're a mutual fund or you're a sovereign fund and you're just a big institution, why would you start buying hundreds of millions or billions of dollars of something before a major catalyst? So people just take a breather. Everybody pauses. You wait for the catalyst, and then it's off to the races again. So what you've seen these last 2 days is not what the markets were like pre-pandemic at all. Pre-pandemic, you still had tremendous volatility in the market. You look at 2018. 2018 was nuts, right? Look at this huge move down, huge move back up, huge move down. Then look at all these ups, downs. Look at this crash in the end of 2018. Then you ripped face into 19. I mean, this is
Mike. I think what he was saying is what does a normal trading environment look like without the pandemic? Sorry, I know you're on a roll, but he's typing that in chat. That's what I understood as well. So if the answer is no, then what does pre-pandemic, what does a normal rate, 6 months to a year look like in the SPY, I guess? Because the market has shot up real quick. It's gone down real quick in the past year. Is it more stable? What is it? Is it completely random? I think that's what they.
It totally depends on what's going on in the world. I mean, I'm
so
showing
what makes this such a volatile period then? like what parts of this are so volatile that it's different from whatever was pre-pandemic or last year?
You're in such a volatile market right now. First of all, whenever the markets crash, volatility spikes. Always. The markets are always more volatile when they go down than when they go up. All right. So you have that, but now you also still have this added liquidity of like this massive surge of retail traders that's adding liquidity to an already volatile market from everyone that got involved. All the retail traders, tens of millions of traders got involved during the pandemic. And that provides excess liquidity into the market. So that's why you're having like all of this volatility here now. But, this is not like with or without the pandemic. I'm showing you a chart of the SPY prior to the pandemic. I mean, this is literally right before the pandemic. I mean, look at the volatility here. There's always catalysts that are moving the market. Like, 2018, you had the China-US trade wars with all the tariff news. It was like every week, it was like the markets were up big and they were down big, depending on what was going on with US and China. Then the Fed started raising rates at the end of 2018. The markets crashed. Then they cut rates back to zero. The markets ripped face. Then COVID happened and the markets crashed again. I mean, it's like there's always catalysts.
Right. Do you feel like, but I understand what he's saying. I remember a time not too long ago, you and I have been doing this for a long time. It didn't feel this volatile. It didn't feel like there was this much stuff happening all of the time do you feel like even pre-pandemic, let's talk about 2018, are things just naturally getting more volatile in the stock market? Is this no longer your father's stock market?
Oh, this is definitely not your father's stock market.
Okay. Or mother. Just saying.
Yeah. The rise of social media and the rise of the retail trader has provided more liquidity than normal. Okay. All of the stimulus money and everything that was given, has provided more liquidity into the market. And the rise of the retail trader, which it seems to me like is here to stay, is going to keep that. You have a lot more market participants today than you did 10 years ago.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's good. I mean,
honestly, the move, like, you also have to realize too, like the markets have really come a long way in the last 10 years, right? Like price wise. The higher prices go, the more volatile they become. So it's like a stock that, is $200. Like it might be easy for that stock to move $10 or $15 in a single day, right? Mm-hmm. But a stock that's $10, that stock might move 75 cents in a single day. So it's like,
Gabe's got a good point to what you were saying as well. Being able to trade from your smartphone has really changed the game also.
Yeah, that's why
it is so easy for somebody to download a trading app, and run with that.
Yeah. That's why we have the mobile app for our chat.
Yeah.
So people can just literally be connected to us just from their cell phone. Guys, listen, we have 10,000 members in your training group. Most people have a full-time job, right? So a lot of you can't be sitting in front of your computer screen all day long. You need to be able to, use this in order for you guys to be able to capitalize on everything that we're doing. That's why we spent the money and the time to build the mobile app.
Continue to spend the money and the time.
Yeah. We're going to continue to build out that app for you guys, so that even if you're not in front of your computer, you can see the screen share, you can listen to the audio analysis, you can get the real-time alerts whenever a moderator enters or exits a trade. So you guys can follow along with what we're doing.
Yeah, that's great. Let's see here. Saw some good questions in a second. Keep asking your questions. Remember, this works best when you guys participate.
Yeah, guys, type your questions in chat. We're here to help, here to answer all your questions.
Here's a good question from Cubeco. Cubeco asks, True Trading Group, do you think there's a lot of money sitting on the sideline right now in general?
I know for a fact there are.
All right, well, let's stop. How do you know for a fact, and why do you think that is?
In June, you had the most bearish positioning that you have had in the institutional world since 2008. Nobody is really long. And when I say nobody, I don't actually mean nobody, but most people, as far as the institutional world is concerned, are not long this market. And when I say long this market, I mean like usually when funds are fully invested, they're in like 5% cash. Okay, when a fund is fully invested, they have about 5% of their holdings in cash, right? So right now, or rather in June, you were overly bearish. Okay, hedge funds were in a way above normal cash position. Shorts were very, very heavy in June. It was a very one-sided market. Everybody was expecting a lot worse to come, but then jobs numbers were much better than expected. Earnings were much better than expected. Inflation was much better than expected. And those short positions got caught having to cover. I believe this was a really was a short covering rally off of the lows because a lot of funds got caught short and things weren't as bad as they thought. Now, here, hedge funds are now once again at the highest net short position on S&P futures that they've been since August of 2020. Okay, so you're not in a position where all these hedge funds, everybody's just net long and their teeth are sunk into this market. There's still a lot of cash on the sideline. There's still a lot of short hedged exposure on portfolios that if and when inflation comes down over the next 2 months, and this is what I was telling you guys about. I gave you an entire stock market prediction 2 weeks ago, and it was a buyer beware with a Santa Claus rally prediction where I told you guys,
go through it real quick for those
2 weeks
that
ago,
maybe
and you guys can go back and watch my live stream. It's right here on this channel. From these days right here, go back to Tuesday, Wednesday of last week. I told you buyer beware, okay, that I thought a pullback is coming in this market. But then I also told you that I think a Santa Claus rally could happen at the end of the year that nobody's positioned for. And that's what I mean. Hedge funds are still in more cash than normal. They cannot go in. The only way they can go into the end of the year with that much cash is if the market is crashing. If the market is not crashing, they need to get that money into the market, and that's going to cause a Santa Claus rally. Now, how the Santa Claus rally would happen would be you get your pullback in September, right? September is seasonally the weakest month of the entire year, September and October, right? If you go back to the inception of the stock market and you add up all the Januaries, all the Februaries, et cetera, September and October are the worst performing months, okay? So you're going to get this seasonal weakness in September and October that can give us this little pullback. This pullback, in my opinion, will take you into a wonderful area of support, which is going to be around 390, right? This area right here, which is a very, very nice support level on the spot. And then once you get down here, if inflation is in fact coming down at a 40, 50 basis point clip per month, like it did in July, 9.1 was the CPI number in June, 8.5 was your CPI number in July. If let's say August is 8.5, let's say August is 8.0, and let's say September is 7.5. I'm just making up numbers, right? If that is the case, then you are going to have a situation where hedge funds are going to say, crap, inflation's coming down. The Fed is not going to have to be as aggressive. They probably pivot going into the end of the year, and instead of 75 basis point hikes, they give you 25 basis point hikes. The job market stays stable, and all of those hedge funds are going to have to cover their short positions because I just told you, heaviest short position net S&P futures since August of 2020. That is literally as of a week ago. Okay, trust me, those positions have not all been covered just on a 3-day move to the downside. So those positions will need to be covered. And then the cash that is sitting on the sidelines will be deployed into this market. And that could finish the year up here. that could literally finish the year up here above the 200-day moving average, and you can get back to this resistance level. That could be the Santa Claus rally that takes you into the end of the year. Now, this is going to be an unpopular opinion because everybody thinks the world is ending. And I'm sitting here to tell you guys this now. When hedge funds get overly positioned on one side of the trade, it usually doesn't work. August 2020 is the last time hedge funds were this net short S&P futures. Now, for reference to that, let's go back to August of 2020 and let's see what happened after that was the case. Well, here's August of 2020 when this is the last time hedge funds were this net short S&P futures. Look what the market did for the months to follow. They were wrong. Because when everyone gets on one side of the trade, it usually doesn't work. Okay. And they were wrong about that. And hedge funds that were short in 2021 got completely rolled over. Okay. Just got completely rolled over. So it's important to note that last time they were wrong. Now it's yet to be seen. But I think you can get a nice pullback that will do two things. It's going to give us as traders tremendous opportunity, right? Because the things will open back up again. You're going to get these huge moves. It's going to be freaking fantastic trading environment. But it's also going to give all of the people that have sat on the sidelines and did not get any money into the market in June when I did. I told you on June 17th, and again, I'm not a Monday morning quarterback. Go back and watch my live stream from June 17th. I bought like 18 different stocks on June 17th. Okay. Some of those stocks are up 20, 30, 40% already. It's only been 2 months. Okay. But if you did not invest, okay, in the month of June, this pullback, if inflation does continue to come down, would be your last chance to get your money into the market before you experience a rally into the end of the year. And then once we get to the end of the year, I'll talk about my entire game plan and what I think is going to happen next year. But this is what's in front of you right now. So that's kind of, the stock market prediction that I made for you guys. Now, listen, if inflation keeps going up, then you're not going to get that Santa Claus rally, right? But I'm saying, like, if inflation goes back to 9%, you're not going to get the Santa Claus rally. But if inflation continues to come down at a 50 basis point clip per month, then that's going to be a sign that the Fed's got inflation under control. And then you may get a slowdown into the end of the year from the Fed. And instead of 50 and 75 basis points, they give you 25s, and then they take a pause. And that would be good for stocks.
Just seems like a really unprecedented time. August has been nuts, and feels like September and October are going to stay pretty volatile.
Absolutely. I think it's going to be more volatile. September and October are going to be the whole rest of the year. There's not been one moment this year where there's been no volatility. Not one. Look at the chart. Like, all you got to do is look at the chart. Big down move, big up move, big down, big up, big down, big up, big down, 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 big up, big up, big down. Like, there's been no period this year where longer than like a week and a half the market went sideways. Like, literally, there's these little pockets of sideways like that, right? Like, oh, wow, 5 days, right? Like that, oh, wow, like 8 days, like this, like 8 days, like this, like 8 days. It's like you don't have these moments where the market just does nothing. The market has been moving around like absolute crazy all year, which is why I'm telling you, this is the best trading environment that I've ever seen in my entire career. But I don't think it's going to last forever.
When you say that, what do you mean? What does not last forever mean? Like, things are going to...
Because eventually the bear market and the stock market crash and all the worries that everybody has will subside. And then the markets will go back to a bull market. And the markets will just slowly go up, 8 to 11% every year, like the S&P has done since the beginning of time, right? Basically, all that happens in the stock market every year, the S&P goes up between 9 and 11% every year on average. And in between that, you'll have years the market goes up 15 to 20%. And then you have years the market goes down 25 or 30%. But if you average out every single year in history, it's a plus 9 to 11% gain in the S&P. That is the mean. That is the average since the beginning of time. And what we've done so far over the last couple of years is we've diverted away from that mean average tremendously. 2020, the markets went down 36%. That's very far away from the 9 to 11% mean average, right? Then you ripped back up to highs, went back up, in 2019, the markets were up like 20%. Then in 2021, the markets were up like 26%. Now in 2022, the markets were down 24%. These are massive, massive moves. That's not, eventually you'll revert back to the mean average. I think you have some time. I don't think that happens, for like another year or so, but the volatility that's here now, you take advantage of it while it's here. You pound on these trading opportunities, and then you use the decrease in share prices from the volatility to scoop up these stocks of tremendous companies in your long-term portfolio. And you look back 2 to 3 years from now, and you're like, wow, damn, am I glad I bought those stocks.
Right, like Occidental Petroleum.
Yeah, like Occidental Petroleum. I bought Occidental Petroleum in 2020 at $12.60. And the stock's now at 70. It's like a 480% gain, and I still own it. I took some profit off when Occidental went into the 60s, but I still own a chunk of Occidental, and I'll sell some more maybe if we get into the 80s. But it's like, that's when wealth is built, by you stepping in and buying, AMD at $75. And in 5 years from now, it's at 220. Like, that is how wealth is built. Buying some random crypto coin because somebody in a Discord told you about it, and it goes up for a week and then it comes back down. That's not wealth.
But you should know how to trade that stuff as well. There is opportunity there. There was opportunity, in AMC. There was opportunity in BBBY. Now, these are not,
of course,
obviously not, whatever, but there was still opportunity in those things.
Of course.
So, Double Down Baby asked a question earlier that I promised I would ask. Do you need to have a leverage / margin account to make your money back in 1 year?
Okay, first of all, I have no idea how much money that you lost.
No. Membership fee, Mike.
Oh, no, not at all. Not even close. Your membership fee is actually really cheap. We purposely keep the membership to the TG platform, very affordable for members, because I just feel, listen, people need to get this information. People need to be involved in the markets. And you don't need to charge $3,000, $5,000 for memberships like some other programs out there do. It's just ridiculous.
You know what my favorite question to ask members is?
What?
A lot of members, when they sign up for True Trading Group, they don't have a ton of money. And a lot of times they spend the money to start with True Trading Group, which is, whatever it was at the time. And then whatever they have left is what they start with. Right? So I got a question. TTG members, pay attention to the question. After you signed up for TTG, if you started trading with under $1,000 in your trading account and are now making money, sound off in chat. Let us know what you started with, and let us know where you're at today if you want. You don't have to be too specific if you don't want. But after you signed up for TTG, if you started with under $1,000 in your trading account and now you are making money, sound off in chat and let us know. Let's see what we get. Chris Botsis, $500. I know that he's making money.
Hey, boo-boo.
Hey, boo-boo. Let's see. Janet Johnson, 500. Kurt Ewer, 500. Kathleen Duke, 100. Now a 5-digit account. Raider of the Lost Ark, 500.
You don't need. Oh, look at that from Jared.
Yep. 500 paid off house within a year. That's me. Gabe Herrera started with $250, now to $3,000. That is 100% true. Brienne Fontaine, who just signed up today. So welcome, Brienne. This is seriously what my biggest question and hesitation came from before signing up for today. Yeah, a lot of people have this question. A lot of people have this question.
John Sadia, $500, now at $7,500. Look at Mr.
Mr. Harry says 500 to 56,000. That sounds great. That's not the norm. If you want to send us a text and let's prove that.
Christopher West, $250 to 1,600 now.
That's true. So
it's a very big misconception, guys, that you need to. Yes, Chris. Yes, from yesterday. It was Chris we were talking on the live stream yesterday with $160 now up to 800 with just a few trades. That's fantastic. Congratulations. Yep. But it's
hopefully this answers the question. It's not that you don't need a big count, but you also don't need to be on margin. Right. In fact, I know for a fact that Mike preaches, hey, start with a cash account. Learn how to incorporate, knowing that you have to let the cash settle and your risk and everything else before you move to margin. It's very important.
Look at WW Music Man, $200.
Yeah, he's doing great, man.
$2,300 now.
Yep. I remember one day in chat, WW Music Man and myself had a whole conversation debating whether or not $200 was a lot of money or something like that, and look what he was able to do with it.
Yeah, man, incredible.
So no, that's fantastic. Let's see. We still got a lot of stuff to talk about on this stream. We've been doing this for about an hour. What I'd like to do now is, let's see. Why don't we do this? Because we have to make an announcement that we made last night. I want to go ahead and make it again.
Yeah.
But real quick, if this is the first time that you're on a True Trading Group live stream, or you are not a member of True Trading Group, if this is the first time you're on our stream, or you are not a member of True Trading Group, before we kind of move on, because I want, of course, we got to touch on AMC. We got to touch on APE. We got to touch on the meme stocks. We got to touch on what to expect tomorrow and going into Friday, which is huge. But if you're not a member of TTG, or you are first time on the stream, go ahead and type the letters TTG in chat right now. If you are not a member of True Trading Group, type the letters TTG in chat right now and stay tuned. We got a lot coming up here.
Now let's see who we have here that is not a member. Just type the letters TTG, folks. Let's see who we have that's not a member here. We got Glenn Snodgrass. We've got Snazzy, Freestyle, Lexi, Noble N, Gleegly. Big Papa Smurf, welcome back, Mario. We got some from return guests here. Noble, Gleegly, Big Papa. I know you guys have been on here before. Projector Origin, Big Zerm, Shar Gilles, Malik. John Bianchi, what's up, man? I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, brother. Corey Britt is on the trial. Kevin, Heather's new. Reed. Beautiful, guys. So a lot of new faces here that are joining us. Nice. Row 5 Trading Company says, been a member, subscriber to the live streams for a long time. I love the long time viewers. All right, guys, we've got Champa Bay, Carlos Rodriguez. What's going on? We got a little announcement that we are going to make here, guys. We made this announcement yesterday, but it does bear our kind of reiteration of this, or reiterating of this.
All right, guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the announcement. So if you're brand new or you're a member here, listen up. All right. Over the last couple of weeks, we have been, really this month, we have been walking the price of our membership up to, over $13.50. The price of a True Trading Group membership is normally $2,212. We have been walking the price up of that membership back up above $1,300, $13.50, so on and so forth. In August, because of the bounce that happened and the rally that happened in July, the retail trader has come back into the market like with a fever pitch, man, just crazy. Retail trading has really spiked up again. There's a lot of people that are back into the market now that sat on the sidelines for a bit. And so, especially with everything that happened, with APE and AMC, there was a lot of people that jumped right back in to the markets for that. So we decided that what we want to do, because Labor Day is right around the corner, what we wanted to do was give you guys a chance to get in at a little bit of a discounted rate from where we were headed temporarily. Okay, so what does that mean? That means that instead of moving to 1350, what we did is we reset back to 1100 last night. Now, what we explained last night and what we're doing today is as follows. We will be walking the price up every single day between now and Labor Day. Okay, that's now and Sunday night. So last night it was
Monday night, September 5th.
Yeah, Monday night at midnight. So the deal right now is you could save 49%, pay $11.07. Last night it was $1100. Today it's $11.07. We're going to go to $11.30 tomorrow, then $11.40, and it's going to keep going. And then Monday night at midnight, it's going to $13.50. We're giving you guys a little bit of extra time. Now, one of the things that makes True Trading Group different, okay, one of the things that makes True Trading Group different is as follows. There was a lot of people that signed up for a membership this month. Okay? A few hundred people. Now listen to this, because I see Rob say, damn, I paid $12.59 yesterday morning. Everyone that paid over $1,200 in the month of August, okay, we are giving you a refund of the difference between what you paid and $1,100. So if you paid, I don't know, I can't do the math off the top of my head, but if you paid $12.59,
$159.
that means I'm right. That means I'm going to give you $159 back.
So everybody that signed up here in the month of August paid over $1,200, guys.
Right, because that's what integrity looks like.
Right.
That is what integrity looks like. Because even though we already have the money and we don't have to do it, we care about our members. We want you guys to know that we have your back. That's what integrity is. So I have been reaching out to everyone that has paid over $1,200 in the month of August, and I have been refunding them between yesterday and today, and I'll continue to do it. It's going to take me a couple days, so just be patient. We'll reach out to you. You can send us an email. Yeah, Brienne paid $14.20 this morning because she was on the trial. Yeah. So that's what's happening. Now, you need to listen to this. Monday night at midnight, the price will be $13.50.
Right.
Tuesday night at midnight, the price will be anywhere between $13.60 and $13.75. We are walking this price up back to the $2,000 plus mark. This will not be cheaper than today on Labor Day. This will not be cheaper than today on Black Friday or on Halloween. That's it. We are giving you guys this chance because there's been a lot of retail traders that have come in the market, and our entire existence as a company, we exist to empower the retail trader. Now, as we said last night, we had a limited number of laptops, and we keep telling you guys that we're going to run out, and we have run out. We have no more laptops. What we
Sold
do
out of them
have,
yesterday.
huh?
Sold out of them yesterday.
Yeah, and we were not, at this price point at 1107, it does not make sense to give out laptops with it.
Right.
What it is that we are doing, that we're giving out to you, is we're going to give you a brand new Amazon Fire HD, a brand new Amazon Kindle Fire HD. This is literally the exact specs right here. This is the exact tablet. When you sign up for True Trading Group, we have 15 of these, and then that is all we have. So that is what we have for tonight. All right, and then tomorrow we'll move the price up again. And if we don't have any more Kindles, then we'll just offer you, I don't know, the chance to be self-sufficient, the chance to invest in yourself, the chance to make money like a lot of other people are doing. So anyways, Mike, go ahead and take it away. I'm going to make sure the page is set up, but go over everything.
Yeah. So guys, so there you have it. So listen, two days ago, the price was $12.59. All right, you guys can all get it here now today for $11.07. All right. You just have to go to ttgoffer.com, enter the coupon code TTG121. The price is normally $22.12. It'll give you the 49% off. It drops it down to $11.07. The first 15 people to do so will get themselves a brand new free Amazon Kindle Fire HD tablet. We even cover the shipping costs. We ship anywhere in the world. You do not have to enter your address to get the Kindle. You will get a welcome email with instructions on how to claim your Kindle after you guys subscribe to True Trading Group and after you become a member. Okay. So we had laptops last night. We have no more laptops. We were not able to get any more. It does not make sense for us to give out laptops when the price is $11.07. Okay. Once we move the price back up to $13.50 after midnight on Labor Day, September 5th, then at that point, now it will make sense for us to kind of get laptops, but you're paying a much more expensive price. So you guys get the $11.07 here today and a brand new free Amazon Kindle Fire HD tablet. We ship anywhere in the world. It doesn't matter where you are. You live on planet Earth, you're getting one. All right. So again, tonight, $11.07 price point. Price goes up at midnight tonight. We'll continue to go up until we get to $13.50 on Monday, September 5th, Labor Day at midnight. The price will go to $13.50. It's $11.07 here this evening. It's a 49% discount. You just have to go to ttgoffer.com, enter the coupon code TTG121, and the price will say $11.07. As long as you see a Kindle in your checkout cart, that's how you know you're getting one. You guys can just click on apply code. That's it. Check out. You're good to go. Free Kindle coming your way, and the $11.07 price point. All right. Okay. TGD is like the Netflix of trading communities, guys. You literally pay one price for the year upfront. You immediately receive access to all of our courses and tools. All right, there's no upsells for courses and tools ever as long as you're a member. You're going to get our entire 18-course curriculum. All right, Joe, can you go ahead and actually post the link to our syllabus, actually, Joe? So here we just posted a link in chat. If you guys are members of True Trading Group, if you're not a member of True Trading Group and you want to see what you're going to be getting access to, like what the courses cover, you can click on that link. You'll see every single course. The courses are a simplified version, but I learned working at the fund in New York. There's no upsells for those courses. You're also going to get $5,000 worth of premium tools from companies like Benzinga, TradingView, Quote Media, Trade Idea, and more. These are all included with your membership for the $11.07. You do not have to pay extra for them. You get all the real-time alerts from myself and 8 other professional traders that have collectively sported a win rate of around 80% for the last 2 years, and access to the best damn community of traders that all share the same goal to learn, trade, and profit together. TTG is a family. Like I say, welcome to the family when you join, and it's because of our members. Of course, you also get a double your money back guarantee. Now, let me talk to you about that. Yes, I did not just stutter. I said a double your money back guarantee. It's actually quite simple the way it works. You have 12 months to complete our courses, pass our quizzes, and attend one study group. If you do, and do not make the 1107 back at least once during your membership, I will give you $2,214 in return. That is double what you paid to join True Trading Group. Now, the chances are you're not going to need that double your money back guarantee because we've only had to refund about 2.5% of our users since 2016. That's how confident I am in our ability to help you guys become successful, that I'm willing to give you double what you pay to join us if you fail. I can also tell you that 78% of our members are renewing their membership, okay, after their membership is up. Critical J says, I just want a trial for a bit, need to come up with the money. Honestly, Critical J, I would tell you, to not even, to not join the trial like that. I mean, if you join the trial, just to try to make enough money to join the membership, you're putting too much pressure on yourself over a period of 7 days, and you're not going to actually get the value and the education. And the point of the trial is for you to realize that everything I say to you on these live streams is legit. The point of the trial is for you to see what it's like and experience what it's like to be part of the TTG platform for 7 trading days. Okay, that's the point of the trial. It's not for you to join us for a couple of days and like go crazy and try to make, money for a membership. Don't put that pressure on yourself. Enjoy what it's like to be part of the family and see if True Trading Group's right for you, and realize that everything I tell you on these live streams is true. Okay, that's what that trial membership is for. Okay. Lastly, folks, we are also 5-star rated on Trustpilot with over 1,690 reviews. Now, listen, based on what members tell us, the reviews they leave, our retention rate and our refund rate, I can very confidently say that True Trading Group has worked for thousands of people. And if you're willing to put forth a little effort, I'm confident it can work for you as well. Everything in your annual membership, it's on the checkout page. It's all included for $11.07. You never charge another dollar for courses or tools. It includes all new tools that we add in the future as well. You just have to go to ttgoffer.com, enter the code TTG121, click apply code. That'll get you the 49% discount, drops the price to $11.07. And the next 15 people get this as a brand new free Amazon Kindle Fire HD tablet. These tablets are perfect to trade and learn on the go. If you guys are at work, I'd prefer you use the tablet. It's a much bigger screen rather than trying to input trades on your phone. When you input trades on your phone, you run the risk of actually doing a typo where you mean 100 shares, you actually enter 1,000, right? Something like that. Okay, use the tablet. It's totally free. You can maybe use the tablet. Also, you can go through the courses and you can go through all your trainings and everything. Use the tablet. It's totally free. The next 15 people to sign up will get a free one. We ship anywhere in the world. You do not have to enter your address to get the free laptop. You'll get a welcome email after joining with instructions on how to claim that free laptop. If you are a previous trial, or a previous member, listen carefully. Do not go to ttgoffer.com. Rather, send a text message to 786-505-4047. That phone number is at the bottom of your screen. We have to whitelist your email address if you are a previous trial, current trial, or previous member. So you got to send a text message to 786-505-4047. And you can also send a text message if you have any questions about the membership. Right? So any questions that you have about our membership, I saw somebody earlier was saying, how do I talk to a rep about a membership? Send a text message to the phone number that is right there at the bottom of your screen, 786-505-4047, if you have any questions about the membership. All right. So there you have it, folks. All right. It's only for the next 15 people. The price is $11.07. Price is going to go up at midnight tonight. And then you are going to have the price at $13.50 come Labor Day. Everybody's got to welcome. We got to welcome Eric. Okay, we got to welcome Eric. 14 left. 14 Kindles left. Right? 14 Kindles left. Guys, these Kindles are not going to last. Everybody loves free stuff. They love these free electronics. So you guys can just go to ttgoffer.com, enter the code TTG121, and that's how you'll get the brand new free Kindle, the 49% discount, the double your money back guarantee. Again, I don't think you're going to need the double your money back guarantee, guys, but it's there to protect you. It's there to hold us accountable. We're in business together when you join True Trading Group. You're going to put up 1107. I'm going to put up 1107. If you make 1107 back, I'm going to take your 1107. If you don't, I'm going to give you your 1107 back, and I'm going to give you mine. That's the deal. I come up here and I tell you to invest in the TG platform. That the TG platform can help you reach your goals if you're willing to put forth a little bit of effort, and I'm going to back that up with that double your money back guarantee. Right? Right, guys, we're also, don't go anywhere. We're going to be hitting on the meme stocks here in a bit. Bed Bath & Beyond had some news today. AMC, APE. We also got a $1,000 giveaway that we got to do still on this live stream as well. All right, so again, guys, ttgoffer.com, TTG121 coupon code. And then you guys can also send a text message to the 786-505-4047 if you have any questions. All right, remember, so you see a Kindle in your checkout cart. That's how you know you're getting one. We got 14 of them left.
All right, let's quickly do the $1,000 giveaway. Again, I don't know what day in a row this is, but we're literally giving out $1,000 a day.
Yeah, literally. We have been giving out $1,000 a day.
Huh?
We have literally been giving out $1,000 every day.
All righty. You ready?
I am born ready.
Let's spin that wheel. Trade like water. Congratulations.
What does that mean? Like trade fluidly? Like
yeah, fluidly. Like don't fight the stream. Go,
go with the flow. Go with the flow. There it is. Trade like water. Congratulations. You just won $1,000. You just won $1,000. Congratulations. Why do we do this? Because it's fun. I don't know. Because we love our members. That's why we do it. A free $1,000.
I mean, you want to know the real reason?
Sure.
Do you see how many members are on this live stream right now?
Oh yeah, there's a ton.
They're here every day. They come here every day to support us. Notice how we just gave out $1,000 and the view, like the live people that are on here right now didn't drop down to 500.
Yeah.
These people are here because they support us. And yes, a TTG membership is tax deductible, according to some of our members that have done it. But these members, they come on here and support us the way that we support them. These people are real people. Their success really matters to us. Mike and I spend every waking minute with our, giving everything that we have into True Trading Group. And that's not into just sales and new members. That's to the existing members. You got to ask yourself, why do we do that? We already have their money. Why do we do that? So the fact that they're here and they support us in the manner that they do, that is, for us, that's marketing we would have had to have paid for anyways. That's $1,000 plus worth of marketing we would have had to pay for anyways. Might as well put it back in their pocket. That's why we do it. We joke around and say, oh, it's because we're bored or whatever, but that's really the truth.
Well, there you have it, folks.
So
that's why we do what we do. Let's talk about these meme stocks. Bed Bath & Beyond. Okay, stock actually gapped up today, which is new for that stock over the last couple of days after the demolishing that stock has encountered or has endured after, Ryan Cohen bailing on the company. You had a gap up there on Bed Bath & Beyond because they secured a loan for $375 million. That really doesn't do anything for the company. We got to welcome Peter. Peter is the newest member of the family. Welcome, Peter. 13 laptops left. Kindles. I'm sorry. We have no more laptops. Oh, no. 13 Kindles left. All right. 13 Kindles, guys. That's all we got. 13 Kindles left. You guys could just go to ttgoffer.com, enter the coupon code TTG121 to get your free Kindle. There's only 13 of them left. We will ship it anywhere in the world. We even cover the shipping costs. It's free. All right. You do not have to enter your address to get the Kindle. You will get a welcome email after you join that will have instructions on how to claim that free Kindle. If you have questions about the membership or if the coupon code is not working, don't hesitate. Send a text. Don't call. It's a text message only phone number, 786-505-4047. While you guys can still grab the 1107 price point. It was literally $12.59 2 days ago. You guys have a chance right now to get it for 1107, and then we're going to move it to 1350. It's going to continue to go up every day. It'll go up at midnight tonight, and then by September 5th at midnight, Labor Day, it's going to go to 1350. All right, so save yourself the $250 or $243. Get your butts into chat and take advantage of the opportunities that are out there on a daily basis. Bed Bath & Beyond gaps up today on a $375 million loan.
Mike, I'm so sorry, dude. Just real quick. I want to note that the thing that Brianne said today, when you join up for the trial, which you can do for only $3, we charge $3 to make sure you're a real person. It's non-recurring. You go to ttgthree.com. But the reason I bring this up is because when you sign up for the trial, the cheapest price you can get a membership for is $14.20. And normally we really stick to that. We really stick to that. But over the last couple of weeks for the sale, we've been trying to if you wanted to, join the trial and then we'd still give you this discount a little bit later on. Brianne signed up for the trial at $14.20 today because she felt it was worth it without that discount. Right. But what we are going to do to kind of avoid that in the future and so it's not as confusing is that tonight will be the last night, most likely, that we're going to allow trial members to sign up for this discount. After tonight, all the trial members will just literally whatever is the price in your dashboard is what you'll have to pay. All right. So if you're a trial member and you're thinking about signing up, don't wait. Now's your chance to get this price. We will not do that tomorrow. Right. And then Supreme J says, must be nice to be a millionaire. It's fucking awesome.
It is nice.
It is awesome to be a millionaire. But judging by your comment, this is why people don't like me. You ready? Guys, listen up. This is why people don't like me. Judging by your comment, you are not a millionaire. Not that having money defines you whatsoever. Whether you're a millionaire or not doesn't matter. What matters is what you do with the tools you have and what your character is as a person. But let's just step back and talk about millionaires for a second. If you had a fraction of an idea of what it takes and the sacrifice of what it takes to achieve that kind of success, you'd get out of here in a second. You're most likely a child. You have no idea what it takes to reach that level of success. Not a clue. Sign off the live stream, go grow up, understand where people come from. You don't know me. You don't know Mike. You don't know where we come from. Yeah, we have a lot. You know what? We've done very well for ourselves way before we started True Trading Group as a business. I get passionate when people make those comments. I don't care how long you've been watching it. I get passionate when people make stupid comments like that, because the same type of effort that we put in is the same type of effort that our members are putting in, that they are putting in, that they are giving back, that they are working for, the sacrifice that it takes for them. Do you know how many times I've missed something with my kids, or Mike has missed something with his family, or our members have made the decision between spending time with their family and sitting down and going through another workshop? This isn't a joke. This is for people that want to come in here and better their lives and not buy into something to get rich quick, but to actually do something to better themselves.
Amen to that.
So, yeah, you know what? I don't care. Whatever. You're going to be upset that I said that on a live stream or whatever. I could care less. Don't worry. We do these open formats a little bit to switch it up. And then I'll go away for a little while. And then Mike will read it from his script again. Everyone will be all hoorah. And then we'll do it again in a couple weeks. And it's just a flow that we follow. So don't worry. If you don't like me, I won't be on these things for much longer. But, you know, it is really important that you know, it bothers me. You know, what happened last night with Chris 10 really bothered me.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Oh, did you see his comment?
No.
He said, okay, he goes, I think you took my comment the wrong way. And I want to work hard and get there.
I didn't take it the right way. He's backpedaling because we called him out. He thought he was going to make a slick comment in the, in the chat. And it's okay, bro. Just own it. It's all right. Go leave a 1-star review, brother.
This is why we have 1-star reviews.
Anyways, the reason, this is why we have 1-star reviews, but this is also why our members are successful. Yeah. Because we don't BS people, we don't tell them what they want to hear, and because we actually give a shit about them. And we have spent millions of dollars building True Trading Group's platform, incorporating over $5,000 of free tools from Benzinga, TradingView, Quote Media, everything, without charging you guys $1 more than your annual membership so that you guys can get the advantage. So yeah, you know what? Is what it is. Go ahead, Mike. I'm done.
Bed Bath & Beyond is getting a loan for about $375 million. That is why the stock gapped up today and ran higher. I think any chance that you have, I know there's so many bag holders on this stock. Anytime this stock gaps up on news, I think you have to sell it. The company is in a terrible place fundamentally, in a terrible place financially. They're taking a loan because they literally can't even pay their debts. They're not a strong company. It's not a stock that I would ever put in my long-term portfolio. But if you look at the charts right now, you have a very big support level around $8.50. $8.50 is this level that you guys see down here. And you have support there from yesterday. And then that support, you can find that support there a couple of weeks ago. And then you will also find that it is also a gap fill. Okay, so you have a gap fill, then you have these support levels here as well. Okay, so that $8.50 level is your support zone. You got this gap up today on Bed Bath & Beyond. It took you right up into a level of resistance, which is going to be up here around 12 to 12.50. 12.50 is this level of resistance. You guys can see it here as you got up into this level today, right? You look back here, this previous level of resistance from the 19th. We got to welcome Brandon. Brandon is the newest member of the group. There are now just 12 Kindles left. Okay, guys, we have just 12 Kindles left. You guys just have to go to ttgoffer.com, enter the coupon code TTG121. That will get you the 49% discount. The price was $12.59 just 2 days ago. It's $11.07 for you here this evening. This is a 49% discount. The next 12 people get a free Amazon Kindle. As long as you see a Kindle in your checkout cart, that's how you know you're getting one. Right? You also have the double your money back guarantee. If you don't make the 1107 back, I'll give you $2,214. That's the deal. You just have to give me a little effort. Go through our courses, pass our quizzes, attend a study group. Okay? And you guys don't make back the 1107 at least once during your membership, I double it. I give that back to you. Chances are you're not going to need it. We've only had to refund 2.5% of our users since 2016, but it's there to protect you and hold us accountable. If you have questions, send a text, 786-505-4047. Wow, sales manager got crazy. You know what? Fat Thor username. I mean, obviously, I know you're not a member because members wouldn't say that, but one day, Fat Thor, you were going to join True Trading Group. One day, you'll join True Trading Group because you're going to go, you're going to keep trying to do this stuff on your own. You're going to continue to lose money, and you're going to come on these live streams continuously and watch members tell you that they're making money. So eventually, you're going to join True Trading Group. It may not be today, may not be next week, might not be next month, but eventually, you're going to join True Trading Group. You're going to realize that it's the greatest decision you've ever made in your entire life. And then we're going to point back to this exact moment, and I'm going to tell you that the entire reason why that platform exists is because of the sales manager that you just talked crap about. Because if it wasn't for Adam and the time that he's put into this platform, nobody would have access to the tools that you all have access to on our platform. It took us years to develop relationships with Benzinga, Quote Media, all these companies, TradingView, so we can have their products on our platform without having to charge you $1. You go to those companies on your own, Fat Thor, go to Benzinga, go to TradingView, go to Trade Ideas, go to Quote Media, go to ETNA, go to Polygon, go to the CBOE, go to all those companies. You're going to spend $5,000 to get access to those tools. So that's what I mean. Eventually, you're going to find yourself back here to True Trading Group, and it's going to be a foot in mouth scenario. Adam is my business partner and co-founder of True Trading Group, not a sales manager, my friend. Good luck with your trading, Fat Thor, because I know that I'll see you back here eventually. Okay? So Bed Bath & Beyond, you have a lot of resistance up here around this $12. And I'm telling you, anytime that Bed Bath & Beyond gives you a gap up, I think it's a move that you've got to sell. I think you got to sell it. I think you got to short it. You know, I know the stock has been pummeled, but it's still very heavily shorted. So you probably could get little like bounces here and there. And I think if you do get a bounce back up to like, I don't know, I'd say like 1350, 14, I'd probably look to sit on things short in that area. You know, 1350, 14, that's the area that I'd probably be looking to short, because eventually I think this stock just drifts back down to like $6. You know, eventually I think you're going to look, it's not going to happen quickly, but you know, like 2 months from now, you're going to pull up Bed Bath & Beyond. It's going to be at $6. You know, it'll be at $6. So, I think you just got to keep on sitting on short Bed Bath & Beyond. I think that stock is finished. APE, all of the initial excitement from this is finished. The initial excitement from the first day that it began trading, it has done absolutely nothing for 2 consecutive days at all. It has just sat in like a 50-cent range. It's not moving. There's no trade here. I'm not interested in APE for a trade. I honestly, anybody that gives you any prediction on what they think APE is going to do is a complete guess. Nobody really knows or understands why this thing is even really here. Never mind what it's going to do, whether it's going to go up or down. I think it's a complete coin flip. I see resistance at 775. But I'm not looking to buy it. I'm not looking to short it. I'm really not looking to do anything with APE. I just don't see there really being much of an opportunity on APE. I really don't. You have resistance there at 775. If you get over 775, maybe that can bring in a little bit of some momentum. But I don't think APE is going to trade very volatilely at all. I think the stock is probably going to stay in a very, very tight range for a long period of time. So I'm not really looking for anything there with APE. And then lastly, AMC. AMC has broken below a major level of support, and that is going to be the $10 area. We broke beneath it yesterday, and you stayed underneath it today. So that is a sign of weakness, right? That is a sign of weakness there underneath 10. And I think that AMC has a little bit more room to the downside, maybe 850, 875. So before that stock finds its footing, maybe a little bit more downside before you eventually, maybe there's a little bit of a bounce off of 875-ish. So I think there's a little bit more downside to all these meme stocks. All right. So that's it, folks. That's it for me today. Today was a great day. I'm not going to let some people affect that. NERV monster trade today, guys. Big win for us. Again, this is with the advantage of being a part of the team, right? Knowing what professional traders are going to do before they actually do it. Okay. We played the video clip for you earlier on this live stream. Identifying the support levels on NERV and going after and taking that trade was a big win. 31% ripper on NERV, and we're going to continue to ride this into the Jackson Hole meeting then at the end of the week, and then that's when we're going to get some insight into what this market's going to do for the rest of the year. All right. So what I'll do now, this wraps up the educational part of this live stream. So if you are not interested in a teaching membership, you guys can just sign off of the live stream now. If you're not interested in a membership to the platform, just sign off. We're done with the educational stuff. Now I'm going to walk you through the actual platform, show you guys everything that you're going to be getting access to as a member of True Trading Group, because it's all included, right? You pay the one price, that's the $11.07. That's it. You won't have to pay anything else for courses or tools. It's all included. You just have to go to ttgoffer.com, enter the coupon code TTG121. You get the 49% discount. The next 12 people get a brand new free Amazon Kindle Fire HD tablet. The new round of code words will start tomorrow, folks. This is for members. The new code word will start tomorrow. All right. This is for a different giveaway. We just did a $1,000 giveaway on this live stream, a $5,000 giveaway, the new round for the code words for that giveaway. Again, if you're not a member, don't worry about this. This is for members only. The first round of code words, folks, will start tomorrow. All right. That's for my members. All right. That's for members only. So let me show you guys the platform, what you're going to get access to as a member. You're going to get, obviously, the chat room. All right. The chat room is where the mods and I share our screen. We're live on the mic. We're calling out our trades in real time. Giving you guys market commentary throughout the course of the day. And obviously, we are answering your questions, and we're there with you for the entire day. We open up at 7:30 a.m. Eastern. We're there with you all the way through the market close. We're not just gone after 2 hours. And you can also use the mobile app. So even if you can't be in front of your computer screen all day long, you can, if you can't be in front of your computer screen all day long, you guys could use the mobile app, see the screen share, listen to the audio analysis because we talk to you on the mic, and get real-time push notifications whenever a moderator enters or exits a trade. All right, that's how you guys can stay involved and to follow along with what we're doing, even if you're not in front of your computer. You will also get 2 small private study groups. This is your chance to get individual attention and to ask questions, to go over lessons and topics you're having a hard time with one of our pro traders, so we can help speed up your learning curve. You're also going to get Benzinga Pro's real-time newsfeed, live breaking up to the second news alerts directly inside of your chat. If you went to Benzinga directly, this would cost you over $1,000 a year. Don't do that. It's free with your membership when you join True Trading Group and pay just $11.07. And we'll give you news as soon as it crosses the wire. You also get TradingView's premium charting software. This is about $600 a year. When you go to TradingView, don't do that. It's free with your membership when you join True Trading Group. You will also get the Trade Ideas scanner. Okay. The Trade Ideas scanner streams live during the day in chat. Make sure you're always focused on the hottest stocks during the day. This will cost you a few $100 a year. It's free with your membership when you join TTG. You're also going to get ETNA's simulator. This will let you trade stocks and options with fake money, but with real-time data. Okay, so you can practice implementing what you were learning in the courses. This would cost you just under $1,000 a year if you went to ETNA directly. Okay. If you went to ETNA directly, don't do that. It's free with your membership when you join True Trading Group. Okay. Then you'll also get access to our own proprietary scanner that will let you create custom scans. You also get dark pool data and unusual options activity, stuff that used to only be available to professionals. Now is at the fingertips of members to help level that playing field. That's how we empower the retail trader, by giving you access to tools, resources, and education that professionals receive. You'll also get a journal that will track all of your trades, give you statistics on what you are on your trading so you can see what you're doing wrong and what you need to adjust. A social sentiment scanner will go through Reddit, StockTwits, and Twitter and tell you which ticker symbols are being mentioned most on those platforms so you can stay ahead of the crowd. Unlimited analyst ratings. You can see how many analysts have a buy, sell, or hold rating at any stock you're interested in. Insider buying and selling information, short data. It's all there for you folks. You don't have to pay $1 extra for any of it. Every day you're going to get a watch list, the stocks we're looking at and how we plan on trading it, just like you did today with NERV, the video clip we played for you earlier. So you know exactly where to focus your attention. You know exactly what the game plan is. You know exactly what the pro traders at TG are going to be doing before we actually do it. Then you get all of our courses, a simplified yet expanded upon version of what I learned when I worked at the fund in New York. There are no VIP courses that cost more money after you join. Every course is included when you join TTG. Beginner courses, advanced courses, options, swing trading, trader psychology, crypto, futures, you name it. We've got it all in text and video, whatever's easier for you to learn. And then in addition to the courses, there is a video library that has over 300 hours of additional workshops and webinars, like how to build a long-term portfolio, how to trade while working a full-time job, how to grow a small account, just to name a few. Yosef, welcome to the TTG family. Yosef, welcome. I wonder if this is the same Yosef that's been a viewer for a while. Yosef, welcome to the family. There are now just 11 Kindles left. 11 Kindles left. All right. 11 Kindles left. Yosef, welcome to the family. You guys just have to go to TTG off. Oh, it is the same Yosef. Yes. Yosef, my man. Finally. I'm happy to have you part of the team. You've been a long-time viewer. You've been a long-time viewer. Yosef, welcome. All right. So there are 11 Kindles left. You don't have to enter your address. Remember, guys, once you sign up, you'll get a welcome email. There will be instructions in the email on how to claim the free laptop. All right. You do not have to enter your address, right? And you get the W money back guarantee. I don't think you need it, but it's there. If you guys want it, right? It's there. It's very real. It is there. If you have any questions about the membership, don't hesitate. Send a text message to 786-505-4047. All right. But guys, it's time you invested in something real. Invest in yourself. Invest in a platform that can give you the education, the tools, the resources that can help you reach your goals. Now, listen, I cannot and I will not guarantee that you're going to be successful just because you joined your trading group. I can't do that. But what I can guarantee is if you go through our courses, pass our quizzes, attend the study group, and do not ever make the 1107 membership fee back at least once during your membership, I will give you $2,214, double the price of what you're paying to join TTG. That is how confident I am in our ability to help you become successful. That is how I put my money where my mouth is. The ball's in your court. You just have to go to ttgoffer.com, enter the code TTG121. If you're still unsure about the membership, we do have a 7-day trial. Adam mentioned it to you earlier on the stream. It's $3. We charge $3 to make sure you're a real person. There's no automatic renewal. There's no automatic upgrade. There's no recurring payment. It is a one-time payment of just $3. You go to ttgthree.com. That is TTG3 spelled out.com. That is how you guys will be able to join us for a full 7 trading days. Weekends do not count against your 7 days. Neither do holidays. It's a full 7 trading days. You go to ttg3.com. Important to note, if you go through ttg3.com, you will not get the 1107 price point. You will not get the free Kindle. But if you want to try us out for 7 days first, you certainly can. Be my guest. You're more than welcome. Otherwise, if you want the 49% discount, the free Kindle, the double your money back guarantee, go to ttgoffer.com right now and enter the coupon code TTG121. Check out. As long as you see a Kindle in your checkout cart, you're good to go. Otherwise, send a text message if you have any questions at all whatsoever. 786-505-4047. Thanks for joining me tonight, folks. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Smash that like button. Turn on your notifications. I'll see you guys.